Good afternoon, practice members. This is Dr. Chris from Danette Family Chiropractic. I hope by now you saw my video that I did last week about setting goals and that you've established your goals for the year. Probably the most popular goal that people have this time of year is to become healthier. This is a good thing and it's a great goal, but before we can become healthier, we need to know what it means to be healthy. Once we define this, we can figure out where we are looking to improve so we know when we have reached that goal. So how do you know you're healthy? Most people answer, I know I'm healthy when I feel good, when I feel fit, when I feel thin. And I know that I'm not healthy when I have a symptom like a fever or runny nose. People typically define health by how they are feeling. This is not a good idea, and I will give you 2 examples why. Number 1. My uncle was a mountain climber. That's what he would do every weekend, is he would go hike and climb mountains. He was very fit, and if you asked him, he would tell you that he felt good, right up to the point where he had a sudden and fatal heart attack. He felt good up until that point, but obviously he wasn't healthy. There was a disease process happening in his body that wasn't detected, even by his medical doctor. He had a physical the week before, and everything checked out fine. So you can be unhealthy and still feel good. Let's look at a second example. This happened on New Year's Eve. We were at a party and my daughter started to get really, really clingy. So me being me, I always have a baby carrier with me. I had my wrap, so I put her on my chest, wrapped her up so I can hold her, have her be close, and not use my arms. As soon as I put her in the wrap, she became dead weight. She didn't want to do anything. She didn't want to eat anything. I noticed that her eyes were really glossy and that she started to feel really, really hot. She had fatigue and a fever. She felt miserable. But I would argue that that is a very healthy response by the body to a virus. Viruses love the average temperature of 98.6 degrees and will thrive in that environment. Since the body is very intelligent, it will turn up its own temperature and cause a fever. The fever does 2 things. Number 1, it strengthens its own defense by activating white blood cells. And number 2, it'll weaken the virus's offensive capabilities. I could have given her medication to lower the fever, which would make her feel better, but then I'd be undermining the healthy healing process that her body was going through and introducing another toxin in the form of medication that the body now has to deal with on top of the virus. So we've seen that we can feel great and be unhealthy, and we can feel lousy and still be healthy. So basing your health on how you feel is not a good idea. Health is a state of optimal physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Think of it more as a continuum or a line rather than a state. At one end of the line or continuum is disease and death, and the other is optimum health. Doing things like getting adjusted, eating whole organic foods, drinking water, getting rest and exercise move you toward health and away from disease. But as Dan says, we are human beings, not human duns. We need to constantly move toward that which we want in this world, because the thing about this line is it's actually a slope. If you do nothing for your health, that slope pushes you toward death and disease. That is one of the reasons we love what we do. We sit down with our clients and we determine their health goals together so that we can work on moving people in the right direction. So comment below, how do you define health, and what are you doing to move in this right direction along the health line? As always, we are here to help and serve you. This is Dr. Chris from Danette Family Chiropractic in Easton. Make it a great and healthy week.